You don't want me to do that after I've had a sleepless night. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Alright, next. 14 days of sleep deprivation. This is interesting. Somebody that missed 2 weeks of sleep, if you talk to them, they say, I'm fine. But if you put them to a test, next slide, they are less able to pay attention, they can't think quickly, they can't react to a stimulus, and they cannot multitask. Okay? There we are. So it's better to crash in bed than on the road. Next. So, tips for avoiding drowsy driving. Be well rested, have a good night's rest. Avoid driving between midnight and 7 a.m. If you're going to drive from here to Chicago, please stop off somewhere about midnight and go to sleep. Drive with a companion. Have somebody next to you, and don't let that person go to sleep. That happened. All right, schedule frequent breaks. And certainly, most of us don't drink. I hope none of us drink. And don't count on caffeine. And be aware. Next. How to get the most benefit from your sleep. Next. Get plenty of sunlight. Why sunlight?
Vitamin D.
Huh?
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D. We said earlier, in terms of good health, what is the hormone? Melatonin. Melatonin production is directly related to the amount of sunlight we get. The less sunlight we get, like Mary, you guys have worked in the hospital all day and get out at night, you don't get the sunlight. Your melatonin level production is much lower than somebody that works out in the field. Therefore, what should we do? Take a small melatonin pill in the evening. Does that make sense to you? Take a little melatonin pill in the evening. Alright. So, get plenty of fresh air. Why fresh air? We want fresh air because it has got what kind of charge? Negative or positive charge? Negative charge. Hey, you have been listening to my lecture from Friday. The reason why we need to keep the window open at night, just a tad, so that fresh air will come in when you sleep, is why? Because we need the negatively charged ions in the fresh air, in the oxygen, to come into your body. Why negative ions? Because the negatively charged ions combined with the toxins in the body, what we call as the free radicals. We're not talking about the Muslim radicals, we're talking about free radicals in the body. We want the negatively charged ions in fresh air to combine with the free radicals that destroy the cells in our body. The basis of all of the diseases that we have today appears to be based on free radical production in the body. The higher the free radicals in the body, the greater the chance of getting diseases, including cancer. Okay? So, get plenty of fresh air, get physical activity. Why? Because your lungs and your body gets more air, and eat a light supper. Don't go to bed after you eat at 10 o'clock. Don't go to bed at 10:30. I used to do that. Finish up work late at night, come home, eat a big dinner because I'm now famished, go to bed. What is that? Right here. It goes right here. I ballooned out to 165 pounds by the time I was chief resident. I'm now down to 136. Simply by not eating in late at night. Every once in a while I come home after I worked all day, 14, 15 hours. And she'd say, why are you eating so much? I'm hungry. Why am I hungry? Because lack of sleep produces what? Ghrelin. I can't help it. There's ghrelin circulating in the body. And the leptin level has gone down. I feel hungry, so I eat. Not good. What do I need to do? I need to get my melatonin out. Now, if I had taken a little melatonin in the evening, because I've been indoors all day and get the sunshine, so melatonin level is low. But if I had taken a tablet of melatonin at 6 o'clock in the evening, when I came home at 10 o'clock, I wouldn't be so hungry. Now I know these things, but I'm too old now. I wish I knew that when I was 30 years old. Now, those of you that are still young, practice good principles that God has given us, okay, to get healthy. Next. And by the way, when should you eat your supper? As early as possible, at least 3 to 4 hours before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Get a good night's sleep, good day's sleep. Maintain regular waking hours and sleep hours, even on weekends. Resolve conflicts and leave your stress, anxiety, and worry outside your sleeping room. Do not go to bed without resolving your conflicts with your spouse. Whatever the conflict is, resolve it. Go to him or her and say, honey, I love you and I forgive you. And say to her and him, honey, forgive me. I am sorry, even if you're not. You know why? Just by mouthing the word forgive me makes you think about forgiving. Out of the fullness of the heart, the mouth speaketh. There's only so many times you can lie. Did you know that? If you're really truly believer of God, there are only so many times you can lie, because the Holy Spirit will say to you liar, you. Alright, so as much as possible, resolve the conflicts and leave your stresses and anxieties outside your bedroom. Next. Relax before bedtime, at least for an hour or so. Get rid of too many stimulants. Don't drink coffee, first of all. But if you are used to drinking coffee, please drink your coffee early in the morning. Get to sleep, because if you drink coffee after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you're not going to be sleeping. People tell you, oh, I can drink coffee anytime and go to sleep. Not true. You can go to sleep, but I can tell you this. You're not going to be getting the REM, non-REM stage 3 and 4 sleep. You hear what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can get the REM sleep, you can get stage 1 and 2 sleep, but you ain't getting stage 3 and 4. So, you want to do that? Go ahead and do it. Take a hot bath. Perhaps even get a little massage.